stop playing for a bit.
Oh shit, is that Desirable Chris? What up, dog?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy King of Flawless here, and as you could tell with the introduction, somebody in my lobby noticed the commentator on the other side of the game. He is on the opposing team, and true story is I made a promise to you guys back in the day that if I ever got into a lobby with another commentator, I would post the gameplay. So here it is. So a little thing I want to tell you guys is, first off, is if you want to play against other commentators in the community, they're pretty much in ground war. Now, I'm not saying it's a guaranteed thing, but pretty much 95% of the time, all the good like YouTubers and all the pretty big channels go to ground war. So what happened was I was pretty much scouting the lobby, because that's what I do every time I enter a lobby. And I searched to see if I recognize any names or anything like that, and I came across a player card emblem, and it was a machinima emblem, and I was like, okay, well, there's a lot of posers out there, and there's a lot of people that aren't with a aren't partnered that pose, or they front like they're partnered. So I checked his player card, his gamer tag thing, and I pulled up his bio, and it said he had a YouTube channel. So I was like, alright, I gotta get my try-hard boots on and see what happens. You know, this is a good opportunity for me to post some high-quality competitive gameplay, which I love to bring to my channel. So, pretty much I laced my boots on, you know, I got my try-hard panties on, and I was like, let's make it happen. So, Desirable Chris. Now, after this gameplay, I checked out his YouTube channel, and I was surprised to find that he had over 7,000 subscribers. And, I mean, this just gets better and better for me, because he was posting games like 140 and 5. And this is just a cherry on top of the cake, so to speak. Alright, dude was just featured on Only Use Me Blade's channel. And dude's got like 500,000 subscribers. So it's not like this guy is really like not known in the community. I mean, most of you guys might not know who he is, but to me it was a big deal facing somebody who's got a much bigger channel than my own. So, I mean, absolute no disrespect. I'm a very humble person if you've been following my channel for a long time, but I mean, he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, because like I said, I promised you guys that if I ever went against an opposing commentator, I'd upload the gameplay. And here you go. I switched up my game style, of course. I had to go super try hard mode. I was playing the objective like a boss. You know, I had to do what I had to do. And it intrigued me because of his KD was somewhat near mine. He had like a 1.76. I had like a 1.84 at the time. So I was like, hell, this could be a really competitive gameplay, because dude, you know, he was posting like over 100 plus kill games. So what can I say? I just brought the heat, you know what I'm saying? I was like, my pride was on the line. And I just want to say, first and foremost, if I ever get into a lobby with another commentator, win or lose, I'm going to stay in the game, you know? It's a pride thing. I'm going to at least let that commentator know that they're in a dogfight. You know, I'm a scrap. I'm gonna really do my best. But pretty much what I noticed, actually, like almost halfway into this gameplay, is I checked the score after I was going ham, and Desirable Chris was nowhere to be found. So I was kind of disappointed and confused at the same time. I was like, wait a minute, what happened? And I came to find out that he actually left the game, and I was like, what? I made this boy like leave the game, and I mean absolute no respect, dude. I really don't. I really like your channel. I mean, your content's good, but I was just really hoping that I'd have a dogfight, essentially, is what I'm saying. I wanted a really tight, close battle, but he had already rage quitted the game. I had worked up a really good kill streak, as you guys are going to find out in a moment. I got my orbital VSAT, and I got the lodestar, and I mean, it's your boy. What can I say? It was just done deal. It's frustrating when I can make this is the biggest thing, okay? When I make a well-known commentator rage quit and they have like 7 times as many subscribers as me and they get a lot more views, it can be rather frustrating to know that my skills are up to par with these guys, if not better, yet I still don't get the amount of respect or views that I just believe I deserve, and that can tend to be a little annoying sometimes because, I mean, if I'm that good, why am I not getting the same kind of I don't know. I just don't get it. Why am I not getting that kind of shine in the community is all I'm trying to say. So, I don't know. I feel bad doing it, but if I have to make a name off of these other commentators by pretty much snatching their sneakers, so to speak, or just showing how good of a player I am, I got to do what I got to do. And I mean, for me to even bring up the commentator's name or show them, and right here you can see he's not in the game no more. And I have proof at the end of this gameplay of messages we sent each other just to show this is all legit and it did happen. But, you know, I mean, big respects to him to have such a well-sized channel that I can even speak to him in this manner. So I don't know if he's necessarily going to see this gameplay or not, but I'll leave a link in the description of this channel. Just do me a favor, guys. Don't troll him. You know, he's got a really good channel. I just want you to see his content so you see what kind of gameplays he posts up. You know, he posts up them 130s, 140 type gameplays, and if I could beat him, that really says something about me and my skill set. And I don't know, this is just that classic matchup. It's just me versus another really skilled commentator, and we went head to head, blow for blow, and it just, I don't know, I wish the game could have lasted a little longer. I wanted to really test myself and have more gun-to-gun fights pretty much. And you're going to see at the end of the gameplay why he actually left the game. And I didn't really personally understand it myself, but the reason why I'm really making this gameplay, guys, is, and this is in the most humble way possible, and you guys are probably laughing like this isn't humble at all, but seriously, guys, it's important that I expose the fact that all these good commentators, most of them, they either rage quit, they dashboard, they're not honestly as good as you guys think. Like, a lot of guys that I respect in the community, Fearcrads, Market J, I love their channel. But who's to say some of these other really high, well-known commentators, the only reason they have good KD or the only reason they have good score per minute is because they just face against scrubs and then they leave. And they, you know, they keep their stats. But me, I don't like dashboard. I don't like leave games, is what I'm saying, especially if I'm going against another commentator. Because I embrace the challenge. And that's why I bring you guys this kind of content right here to show you guys how I really play. I mean, you see me bring games like 45-1, and just most recently I brought you guys a 50-1 triple lodestar gameplay. I mean, I can compete with these guys. That's the main reason I make content like this, to pretty much secure my spot as, you know, a legacy of, I don't know, I just feel, and it's so hard, guys. You got to understand, you guys have been with me since practically day one. It's hard to not sound conceited or cocky, and I apologize for that. But if I'm honestly as good as this, where I can make people leave like that have such high stats, and I mean, I've beaten guys like FaZe Apex, I've beaten guys, you know, like Desirable Chris. It's just frustrating when they leave, and it's like, ugh. Because I have complete 100% faith and my abilities, and oh, getting it on, son. You know, I had to do it once. I just, you know, I ran into his business and he got knifed, and there was nothing more to say about that. But I don't know, guys. You can feel free to dislike this video, like the video. I don't know how you guys are personally going to take this, but I just want you to know that it's important to me that I show that I'm legit, because of, I don't want to be questioned ever on my channel. I don't ever want to be questioned about my skill set. I don't want people to be like, oh, you're fake, or oh, you can't do well, or, you know, you can't put up those kind of gameplays that these guys can, because I mean, I disagree, and I think a lot of you might disagree as well, that I am highly capable of putting out great content. And like I said, this was supposed to start off as a really tough, grueling battle. That's honestly what I anticipated. That's what I expected from Desirable Chris, at least. And like I said, I apologize if I'm coming off rude, but it is what it is. You know, it's YouTube. This is what people want to see, so this is what I'm going to bring. I'm still myself, you know, still being who I am, being true. But like I said, if the chance arises, you know, that I get to go against another commentator and post it to my channel, I say why not. That's just my brutal, honest thoughts, is why not? I mean, who doesn't want to see two pretty much equal skilled players going against each other and showing who's the better man at that given moment or time. I mean, it's interesting, it's intriguing, it's what people want to see. Who wants to sit here and see someone beat up scrubs, beat up noobs every single upload on their YouTube channel? I sure know I don't want to watch that kind of content, and I was a subscriber of many good commentators before I became a commentator myself. So, as you can tell, he did leave the game, and I'm sure most high, well-known commentators would have left after the beating I was giving his team. So I'm not directing this commentary towards Desirable Chris. I'm directing it towards pretty much the community in general of the commentators that just aren't as good as their stats or they claim. So I'm actually going to be jumping in really quick to pretty much the conversation we had over Xbox Live, just so you could see exactly how things turned out. And right here, I was just looking at his stats so you guys could see he wasn't like a scrub. Like, he had the same prestige as me. He had good KD. He had a higher score per minute than even I had, which was surprising to me. And I still, you know, I stepped up my game. I was just a better man at that given time. And I didn't send him this message in any forms or regards of disrespect. I just wanted to know why he left, and it was just as simple as that. So I was like, I needed proof to show that I really faced him. So he actually did respond back, you know, showing that we did actually face off against each other, and it wasn't like I pieced together this gameplay and it was fake at all or anything like that. So he actually did send me back a message. You're about to see it in a moment. And here it is. This is why he left. I was mad, bro. That's it. I was mad. And I didn't understand it because I pretty much beat his whole team with gun-on-gun skill. I didn't once use bouncing betties, RPGs, explosive weapons. It was just pure gun-on-gun. So my point is, that's what I do to people. I hope you guys could respect this commentary. I tried not to mean disrespect. But link will be in the description of Desirable Chris's channel if you want to check him out. He's got great content. And I'm ending this on a deuces.